Today we're going to attempt to install a seat heater in the XB. This kit says it comes with everything to do one seat, so we're going to open up the box and see what we got. Alright, so we got a pad for your back, pad for the rear, your butt, hog rings, hog ring pliers, white zip ties, a wiring harness, and our instructions. So let's get the seat out, see what we're getting into. Alright, I undid our wiring harness. So it has a relay. Then we have a red and brown wire that are loose. The brown is a ground, I assume, because it already has an eyelet on it. The red, you'll tap into the fuse power. And then this connection here, you'll disconnect so you can install your switch. It's got a low and a high. Or, yeah, there's high, off, low. And then this end's got your two connectors for both seat pads, or both heating pads. Alright, we got the seat out. There's 5 bolts, 2 in the front, 3 in the back. And then this is the back of the seat. Excuse me. So we're going to cut these 3 hog rings off. That'll allow us to pull this cover through the bottom out the front, and we should be able to install the heating pad for your back. One other thing not to forget is your seatbelt plug. Then the front one looks like it's held in by a hog ring here and here. They're located on the bottom of the seat at the very front. So once the bottom 2 are off, you have to pull these white Christmas tree clips out, and then lift the flap up, and then there's 2 more hog rings for the bottom. So I got the bottom pulled through the back part, and you just slowly pull up on it. That should give us enough access. There's some rings down in there. I don't think I can get to them or reinstall them, but I think this will give us enough room to position our pad where we need it to be. Alright, I got the back one in. I got it fished up. There's double-sided tape that comes installed, so I got all that off. What a bear, guys. But I know the final result will be worth it. Now I just got to lift this bottom piece up, install the bottom. I managed to get both of those pads put in. I got the fabric pulled back through for both the top and the bottom. So now we just here's the pigtail for the bottom heater. Then here's the top one, or here's the other one for the top heater. So now we're just going to reinstall our hog rings. We got the seat. I got the hog rings reinstalled on the seat. Then I got my wiring harness ran with our pigtails coming out. It'll just come out underneath the center console, the ground to the emergency brake cable, then the wires fished up and under the center console, under the carpet, with the positive coming out the side. And then we're going to trim this off and use pigtail out of the fuse box. And then the button right here I'm going to integrate into the center console. Here's a fuse box pigtail I was talking about. You'll pop out like an accessory fuse, like your radio. This will plug into it. And then there's 2 slots there. One for the radio fuse, and then the other one be the fuse for the power, or the heated seats. And then you'll just put the power wire from the heated seat into here, crimp it down, and you'll have. I have the heated seat switch installed here on our center console. Then the white plug back there is for the switch, so I can disconnect it if we need to remove the center console. I used one of these to tie into the fuse box to power the heated seat. And it is right in here. As you can see. And just tuck that out of the way. Plug that back in. Alright, we got the key turned on. And you push backwards for low, which will give you a green light. And then up is high, and that'll give you a red light. So not a terrible install, but overall it wasn't oh, we're still going. Okay. 3, 2, 1, balls. So overall it was a pretty easy install. You can see the seat still looks just like it did. I've had this heat seater. Heat seater? No. Heated seat. I've had the heated seat pads installed since around October, and waited to post this just to make sure they worked good. I can't say enough good things about them. The high is very hot. The low is very comfortable. If you guys got any questions about this, or want some tips or tricks or whatever, just let me know. And then until next time, see you later.